Hello and welcome to Meredith College Student News. I'm Erica Hewitt. Thanks for joining us. In today's top story, after 9 days of celebration, Meredith held an inauguration ceremony for the college's 9th president. Reporter Gianna Pasquale has the story.
April 4th, 2025 marked a historic day for Meredith College as Dr. Amy Sapp was officially inaugurated as the college's 9th president. In her inaugural address, President Sapp revealed that her North Star is making Meredith strong into Meredith stronger by building relationships with businesses in the Triangle, attracting exceptional talent, and focusing on our treasured traditions. President Sapp plans to lead Meredith from a regional jewel to a premier destination. Sapp shared her appreciation for all the members of the Meredith community, saying that the faculty are the bedrock, the staff are the engine, and the alumni are the torch. Most importantly, President Sapp said the students have always been her why. Welcome home, President Sapp. Gianna Pasquale, MCSN.
Students are about to get a day off from classes so they can support each other's academic and creative work. Here's the details with reporter Hannah Evans.
CSA Day at Meredith is right around the corner. The annual event celebrates student achievement by including research presentations, posters, performances, creative projects, awards, exhibits, and more. This year, CSA Day will be held on Thursday, April 10th. The Meredith CSA YouTube channel will post all presentations available to be viewed after the event. Hannah Evans, MCSN.
The 42nd Annual Juried Student Art Exhibition also begins on April 10th. The exhibition gives students the opportunity to have their art professionally critiqued and put up for rewards. The art will be displayed in the Johnson Hall Rotunda until September 18th. Some Meredith art students will also be putting their art up for sale. Reporter Sheridan Taylor has more.
Meredith Studio art students will be selling their art at the annual Spring Art Sale. The Artists Alliance and Kappa Pi are hosting the event at the Gaddy Hamrick Art Center at Meredith College. This sale will be open to the public on April 10th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. and again on Friday, April 11th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sheridan Taylor, MCSN.
This year, Meredith will only have one commencement ceremony. As reporter Lily Kuntz tells us, now is the time to start making preparations.
Graduation is on May 10th at 10 a.m. in the Johnson Hall courtyard. Graduates can request up to 6 tickets each via Sign Up Genius, which will open on April 9th. Graduation regalia can be ordered and picked up at the campus store until commencement. Later this spring, graduates can request more tickets, but Meredith says that not all requests can be accommodated. Lily Kuntz, MCSN.
Students only have about 1 week left to share their thoughts about how to make Meredith a better place. The Campus Engagement and Wellbeing Survey is available online until April 18th. This summer, the data from the survey will be analyzed and a report will be shared with the community next school year. You can find the link to the survey in the latest Halo Happenings email. It's been a very busy week in politics, and Sophie Ezedine is here to talk about recent policies and their possible effects on college students.
A recent bill filed in North Carolina General Assembly could see colleges and universities unable to promote DEI policies on campus grounds. Senate Bill 558 is the latest move by the Republicans in the General Assembly to limit what is acknowledged, taught, and investigated when it comes to college and university DEI policies. The prospective bill comes as the North Carolina GOP is also making steps in severely limiting concepts and books available to students in public schools across the state. In addition, colleges and universities are also facing hiring freezes and low spending costs due to a slash at federal funding. There are concerns at local universities such as Duke, UNC Chapel Hill, and NC State about what the cuts could do to their research programs. That's all for our political update. Sophie Ezedine, MCSN.
Thanks, Sophie. Spring is time for some famous Meredith traditions. Reporter Mariella Nugent tells us about one event that organizers are calling a huge success.
The spring extravaganza was a big success. Students gathered in the Cates Center to enjoy coloring, making flower bouquets, an Easter egg hunt, snacks, and to enjoy time with friends. This annual event is held each year to celebrate the warmer weather and to count down the days until the end of the school year. Mariella Nugent, MCSN.
Students got all dressed up for another Meredith tradition, the spring formal. Students arrived at the Crabtree Marriott this past Saturday from 8 until midnight. They partied on the dance floor, took pictures at photo booths, and enjoyed a variety of appetizers and desserts. Raleigh hosted the Dreamville Hip Hop Festival this past weekend. This is the 5th and final year of the music festival, but the founder of the event, North Carolina rapper J. Cole, says it will be back in the future under a new name. More than 50,000 tickets were sold for this year's festival. Now let's take a look at some events you can look forward to on campus. Stunt Meredith's Field Day will take place on April 11th from 3 to 7 in the BDH courtyard. This year's theme is Y2K, Party Like It's the 2000s. You can celebrate the end of classes with flowers, food, and a bouncy castle at Daisy Fest on April 30th from 3 to 6:30, also in the BDH courtyard. In Class Day, the annual tradition between sophomores and seniors will take place on May 9th at 4 p.m. in Johnson Hall. That's all for this edition of MCSN. On behalf of the entire news team, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.